some all comp tricks on this breakbeat. Prepare to be amazed. So first I'll just go through some reverbs on the Oxidate reverb engine so you can hear kind of different ways that reverbs change the style and the feel of a breakbeat. Now, if I wanted to emphasize the low end, I would hit the low end. Listen to the kick drum. Man, I love my plugin. Do you hear how the low end chain it compresses the low end, but then it pushes it forward so that kick just kind of gets a little bit bigger and fatter and pokes out more. And the vocals chain on drums, that's a fast attack, fast release. So like where punch lets the transients through and then pushes forward, vocals kind of just tells those transients, nope, we're going to even you out and we're going to make everything that's lower level come up closer to the level of the loudest things. So it's just taking the loudest parts of the peaks and the lowest parts of the lows and reducing the dynamic range to something more like this instead of this. And all comp is really meant to be like a dummy box for going, okay, well, which one of these chains sounds better? Like, I don't even have to know what I'm doing. I can just listen and go like, which sound fits my production best? You see I'm holding off on heat, right? The other super cheat code with all comp is Oxidate reverb on pre. So what this does in pre is it takes the reverb and the input signal, in this case a breakbeat, and it marries those two things together before it hits this big dial compression and other things chain. So incidentally, on each of these chains, when you're pushing up the dial, it's not only changing one thing. There is a lot going on under the hood for each different chain, and each different chain is different, or different things are happening for each chain. So when I have Oxidate and pre, when the sound is driving, it pushes the reverb back a little bit and it dries it out. And then when you hit the gaps, it explodes that reverb forward and just gives you a sound that you can't really get from feeding a signal from the the source channel through an aux to a reverb on an aux, you can't really get the same thing. The way to do that is post. So if you're in Oxidate post, that's just like putting a reverb on an aux. But listen to the difference in aggression in pre. You hear that room start to explode a little bit? It's kind of more a linear decay on those snares in post, whereas in pre, it sounds like that you're just in an amazing like stone drum room. All right, y'all ready for some heat? You're not ready. You're not fucking ready. It's insane what this thing does so effortlessly. All comp wins. We did it. Check, All Comp has a free 14-day trial. I guarantee you after session 1 of using this thing, you will know whether or not you want to spend the money on it.